Mindful Minutes presents a challenging, strong flow, an invigorating sequence designed to awaken the mind and body. This can be used as a standalone practice or after a warm-up. Be sure to listen to your body and always make any necessary modifications. Begin this practice by sitting in a comfortable seated position, preferably hips back on the heels, knees together, strong spine, sitting nice and tall, drawing in deep, even breaths, filling the body with power, energy, and positivity. Call to mind a sense of strength, both physically and mentally. Bringing the hands to the heart, if you wish to set an intention for yourself, go ahead. Beginning to move with the breath as we inhale, bring the arms overhead, palms together. Gently connect with the mind and the heart. Inhale the arms overhead again, connecting with the mind and the heart. And once more. Releasing the hands back behind you, press into the palms, lift the hips towards the ceiling, stretching the front of the thighs. And release the hips gently back down. Sinking forward into a child's pose, stretching through the fingertips, relaxing the hips towards the heels. And then rising all the way back up. Coming onto the shins, lifting the hands towards the ceiling, tipping gently to one side, side body stretch, and gently to the other. Coming into a gentle camel, place the hands on the low back, press the hips forward, hips stacked over the knees, lift the chin and chest towards the ceiling. Few deep breaths, and relax back up, sitting the hips on the heels. When you're ready, coming into a tabletop position and moving through a series of cat-cows, gently stretching the spine and stretching the abdominal muscles. Gently work with the breath. And then back to a neutral spine. Stretch the right leg back behind you, rolling the ankle. And then bend and straighten the knee a few times. And bring that knee back down. Opposite leg stretches back behind you, roll the ankle. Bend and release the knee. And back down. Sink back into a wide leg child's pose, knees wide, big toes touching. Stretching the arms forward, few deep breaths. See if you can relax the torso down towards the earth. Optional side body stretch, walking the hands to one side. And then walking them back to the other side. And back through center. Keeping the wide knees, we'll rise up through table and then lower the entire body down to the earth. And rise back up, wide leg child's pose. Continue that swan-like sequence, rising up, lowering the entire body down, and back to wide leg child's pose. Move rhythmically with the breath, strong arms, elbows pointing straight back behind you. This time as we lower the body, straighten the arms, lift the chin, lift the chest, a bit of a heart opener, relaxing back. And continue that flow, lowering the torso, straightening the arms, and releasing back, wide leg child's pose. Now instead of shifting back, bend in the elbows, lower the torso, and press back up, swan-like push-ups. Strong arms, elbows in towards the rib cage. And back to your child's pose. Sitting back up on the heels, we'll extend our left leg out. Begin with the toes pointed, maybe coming to the left forearm. And then experiment with pointing and flexing the toes a few times. Maybe extending the left arm to the foot, right arm overhead. Tucking that left leg in, extend the right leg out. Pointed toes, maybe coming onto the right forearm. And then point and flex. Stretching the right arm to the foot, left arm extended. And back up through center. Tuck both feet in, stretch back to your wide leg child's pose. Flowing back through your swan a couple of times. And this time hold your swan and try just bending in one elbow, gazing over the opposite shoulder and then the opposite side. One more time each side. Making your way back to a wide leg down dog, we're going to get ready for a fallen triangle sequence. We'll lift the right leg towards the ceiling. Knee bends, toes track towards the opposite shoulder. Slide the leg under the opposite side of the body, left arm lifts and arches overhead. And 3-leg down dog. Other side, lift the leg, toes track opposite shoulder. Slide the leg under, right arm lifts up and over. And back down, 3-leg down dog. Meet back in down dog. Come onto the balls of the feet a few times, stretching the calves. Making your way back down to table, and then back down through child's pose. Getting ready for a half lotus sequence, we'll sit up on the heels, take the right foot and tuck it in the left hip crease. Working your way forward into a bound table, and transitioning through a bound plank. And side plank on the left leg, right arm extends up. And back to plank, walk your way through down dog, back into a forward fold. Bending the knee, coming into a bound toe stance. If you need to keep the hands on the ground for balance, that's fine. Or you can try and bring the hands into heart center. And don't forget to breathe. Making your way back to table to undo your bind. And sink the hips back to the heels, relaxing in child's pose. As we get ready for the other side, remember that both sides are different. Listen to your body, omit the bind if needed. We'll take the left foot, tuck it into the right hip crease. And work your way into your bound table. back to your bound plank. Side plank on the right side, left arm extends overhead. Back through plank to bound down dog, to bound forward fold. Sink the hips, toe stands with your half lotus. And keep the hands on the ground or to the heart. A little bit of unsteadiness is to be expected. Don't rush it, don't force it. And coming back through table to undo your bind. And relax back to your child's pose. Take a few seconds to reconnect with the breath. Deepen the inhales and exhales. Relax from the hard work you've completed. Feel the body sink deeper into the mat with each breath. When you're ready, rise back up, sitting on the heels. Inhale the arms overhead, interlace and lift the hands. Relax the right arm to the hip, left arm overhead. One more side body stretch and opposite side. Back up through center, gentle arch, chin and chest lift. Neutral spine, hands to the heart, reconnect with the breath. Call to mind your mental and physical strength. Appreciate the work that your body has done. We end with Namaste. Thanks for watching this challenging strong flow by Mindful Minutes. Don't forget to subscribe and share. For more videos, tips, and ideas, visit JillianAmadeo.com.